Good day, comic fam. It's New Comic Book Day, and this is the Voices Choices, and a new LCS. Well, new old. We'll talk about it. Stay tuned. Well, comic fam, it's February. It's getting cold up here in Canada, north of the wall. And I got fed up with my local comic book store that was in my town. So I went one town over to my roots where I grew up as a teenager in the big Schwa, the Oshawa. And I went back to an old comic book store, but it's been revamped and new. So it used to be called the Unicorn back in the 80s when I used to have a pull list there. And now it's called Worlds Collide. It's the same owner, and he's moved around the place, but it's the same guy, same store. So I now have a pull list with him, and the first time with him in all these years went perfect. I sent my email, I had my list, I had my regular list, and they sent back exactly what they could get and what they couldn't get, and it was perfect, just what I wanted. So now I can source stuff elsewhere if I need to. So we're good. All right, so let's get into her. So this is the first one. Beware Planet of the Apes. I kind of enjoyed this. You know, they got a little twist to the original story, but it's got the same feel as the original back in the movie days, which is okay. I enjoy it. I got the previews. Previews is out today. So I'll have to start flipping through that and start planning ahead as much as I can. Blade, always, I mean, this is just a great story. I'm enjoying this one thoroughly. And we got my boy, Miles Morales. Never go wrong with little Miles Morales. The story's heating up too. Hopefully they'll be done with this gang war crap and they can get back to the regular stuff. I mean, it hasn't been too bad, but I didn't get caught up on all that crap with all the variants and stuff. I'm not doing it. So I'm sticking with the main titles that I deal with, and that is it. Well, they did try this new one here. This one's called Night Thrasher. That's a new #1, so we'll see how this one is. Why not? I'll give them a shot. Didn't have a bag and board for this one, so it's just in a bag right now. Gotta find a board for it. And then my boy Jed MacKay on the Moon Knight. Can't go wrong with a little Jed MacKay Moon Knight. The guy knows how to write it. So that's that. It's a new series too. Yeah, Vengeance of the Moon Knight now. It's the #2. So at least Jed MacKay's still on it. I wasn't going to get it until I saw that he was writing it. And when I saw he was writing it, I went, all right, I'm back. And finally, this one's over with. Blood Commandment. That's #4. Hopefully that'll be an okay issue. We'll see how that is. Oh, yeah, baby. Get me some Creep Show with the creepy witch and the train. And yeah, werewolf. Oh, we got a werewolf conductor dude. That's cool. He's all dressed up in the suit. Turn it into a werewolf. Stand clear of the doors, please. Doors are now closing, and I'm going to eat every one of you. Yeah. This is just this is #1 special, so Joe Hill's Wolverton Station. So it might just be a one-shot. I never really read in previews what's going on with it. James Tynion. What the hell are you doing? I mean, I'm picking it up. #4. He's going off on some weird goddamn tangents. James Tynion the fourth. If you're watching this stuff, if you watch any of these videos and things, these people with us in the community, sort yourself out and get back to doing what you do well. Okay, get the horror shit going. Stop going off on whatever the frig these goddamn tangent things that you're doing. Get back to the roots. Sort yourself out. That's what we say up here in Canada. It's like, just sort yourself out. All right. We love you. We love what you write. Just get back to the good stuff. This wandering off like Stephen King does. No. Okay, I don't want to drop it, but I want it to get better. Okay, serial killer dude, that was awesome. Now it's off on some weird relationship crap. Our Bones Dust. This is the third one now. First one is good, second one, okay. That got me on the last panel. That's why I picked up this one. See, that's how they get you. The FOMO get you. They get you rolling in the story. They get to that last panel, and then they freaking get you. And then you're like, what? You gotta wait till the next issue comes out. You have no idea what's gonna happen. So there's that. Oh yeah, Transformers. It's one of my trifectas, man. G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Transformers. And by the way, I got the Thundercats books from these boys. Came through for me. So I got issue 1. I got the B cover and the Jay Lee cover. So I was happy with that. And man, you know what? It was good. The story was good. It threw me back to the 80s. And then when it came to that end, oh my God, it grabbed me. So Dynamite, thank frickin' God. Whatever writer you got on there. I didn't look to see who the writer is, but you got it. It's good. So I'm happy with that. And here we go back again. Mr. Tynan. James Tynan IV. I didn't mind the first blue book and the way it was rolling, so I'm going to give this one a shot too. 47. I like this kind of weird alien conspiracy kind of stuff. It's fun. And now we're down to this. The Displaced. Local guy. That's my town that I grew up in as a teenager, the Schwa, wrote this story. His name is Ed Brisson. So he's a local Canadian and from Oshawa, and he wrote this story about the town of Oshawa that just disappeared off the map. And he is coming to Worlds Collide on Saturday from 12 to 2, and I'm going to get this signed. And they also had a store exclusives just specifically for Worlds Collide, nobody else. This is their store exclusive. This was done by Richard, what's his last name? Richard, I wrote it down here. Richard Page, okay, or Pace. Is that a C? Yeah, Pace. Richard Pace. So this is an exclusive cover just done by him, and he's also going to be there. So I'm going to get this one double signed by the writer Ed and also by Richard. So that'll be awesome. And apparently I heard there's also going to be yet another exclusive that you can only get from the writer and the I think it's just the writer. I don't think the other guys got any oddball ones, but it's going to be cool. 12 to 4. So, you know, it's kind of cool. I get back into my old LCS, and it turns out I had a phenomenal time. You know, it's a bit of a drive from my town. It takes me like 10-15 minutes, and I'm fighting rush hour traffic there at the end of the day, but worth it. Great conversation. Guys are cool. I got a Wicked t-shirt. And I got all my books. No problem. And if there is an issue, they email me and tell me they can't get the book. So when I'm in the city, I can go hit Silver Snail, one of the other big ones in Toronto, and hook myself up. So very happy. It's going to be cool. Meeting the writer for this. I'm going to have to make sure I read this before Saturday. So I'll probably take it to work tomorrow and I'll read it there and bring it back with me to Worlds Collide on Saturday, 12 to 2. Get me some signatures, meet me some creators, and have some conversation about comic books. So that's my haul. So this is the Voices Choices for February 14th. Oh, yes, it's happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. So if you're into that kind of stuff. So it's Valentine's Day. It's New Comic Book Day. That's why it was so damn busy on the street. Okay, I got it sorted out now. See, I sort myself out. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm a happy camper now. New old LCS. Got my pull list sorted out. Things may be looking up, so that's good. So now, I must do some research. So I'm going to try to stay on top of this thing now. Take it a little more seriously. So everybody, take care. See you on the next one.